No, 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 no.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a new face this evening, it's evening where I am. I don't know if it's evening where you are, but if you're wondering why I'm wearing a new face, it's simply because I thought there was gonna be a party, but like I said, clearly I'm unhinged sometimes, and I managed to create this whole scenario in my head. But anyway, this face will not go to waste, and that I will bring it to you, my beautiful subscribers. What? But I'm understanding it has been brought to my attention, and I thought I should make a public service announcement that some of you are really taking advantage of me. Some of you are watching my content but not subscribing to me. Does it make sense? The math is in mathing. And so because the math is in mathing, I need you to make things add up, because 2 plus 2 needs to equal 4 for us to be able to move on in this world. Stable. So please go down there and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Anyway, moving forth. So as I was doing my makeup, I actually realized one thing, that I had never thought of doing makeup throughout high school, throughout A-level. I never thought about it, and it was only in uni that I was like, okay, you know what, let me try this out. And it got me thinking, what else did I actually start doing in uni, or what have I learned from my university experience? And I felt I should actually do this because a lot of you guys have been asking me about uni and the uni that I go to, and I just wanted to make a video to just tell you guys about my experiences. Now, number one, the one experience that I had from uni, or the one lesson that I've learned, is that this proverb, please listen closely, this proverb is real, guys. They are not trolling you when they say that everything that glitters is not gold, or the grass isn't always greener on the other side, or change is not always for the better. They meant it. For all rights and purposes, they meant what they said. Whoever they is, they, listen to me, you are right. Now, why do I say this? So when I first came to the uni, first of all, I came 3 weeks late. So I don't know, is it that I'm actually doomed to like miss opportunities that I have to interact with folks? Anyway, moving on. So I came 3 weeks late to uni, and when I came, I had housemates. And the housemates that I had, they didn't go to my university. So it was like I already came late, so I missed orientation and any opportunity that I could have had to like make friends in my first year class, obviously at that time. And I just jumped right into accommodation without people that, you know, went to my uni. Now, please listen here. These girls that were my flatmates were the sweetest. Look at me. Do you see the pain in my eyes when I say this? Do you see the pain in my eyes when I say this? These girls were the sweetest people you will ever meet. They were so nice, guys. And it was so sad because in my head, I came late with someone else, and she was already finding friends. She already made friends with her housemates, and her housemates brought her to school and everything. So I thought the reason that I wasn't making any friends was because my housemates didn't go to my uni. Now, as I already mentioned in other videos before, I always wanted uni to like be like, I was supposed to be Yara Shahidi from Grownish, sis. I had said I am Yara Shahidi. I watched Grownish, I don't, God knows how many times between year 13 and the first when I came to uni. I wanted to be Yara Shahidi. And I came and I realized, okay, this is not happening. And the only way that I could link it was like, okay, I'm not living in a flat with people from my uni. So I moved, to my dismay, I moved out of the flat with the really nice girls, and I moved out and I went to a flat to stay with my friends. Now they were housing me there, and I was like, we were all chilling and we were partying and everything. But the thing that I realized is not everything that glitters is gold, because when I moved down there, I actually ended up spending more money. I ended up wasting a lot of time because all I ever thought about was partying. Guys, I only ever thought about parties. Like, that was me. And it's like, it's not the fault of the people that I was living with, but it's me that now had this whole mentality that, you know what, I need to make friends, I need to make friends, I need to make friends, and the only way I can make friends is when I move to that side over there. So do you see that not everything that glitters is gold, or the grass isn't always greener on the other side? Because my opinion was that if I move to this other flat, or if I move to this other place, the grass will be greener, I have more friends. But that's not what happened necessarily. I literally gained one more friend, and my life went, like, it just went, like, and I only realized how far gone I was when I finally moved back to the place that I was supposed to be staying in, the place that I had gotten accommodation for in the first place. But by that time, I'd already, I had already, like, lost that touch with the people that were in that house. And that's actually something that I really, really sit down and I really, really think of. And that one lesson has shown me that not everything that glitters is gold, guys. So the second thing that I learned, the second experience that I had that really taught me something, was that not everything is a physical altercation. My friend, you will get arrested. You will catch someone's hands. You will be in trouble. Now, why do I say this? So when I first came to the uni that I'm in, I had an altercation with one of the students, the nationals here. She's a student that's a national in the country. And so she was kicking my chair. Long story short, she was kicking my chair. The story boiled over, and me and her were about to get into a physical altercation. And in my uni, if you're doing law and you literally even lay a hand on anybody, a single hand, you are cut from the uni. Like, you are cut out. You are gone. You are gone, sis. There's no coming back. Now, what happened was my friends actually helped my one friend. She held me back from actually fighting this girl or doing anything that I would regret. And that's something that I think about till date, that the simple fact that this life, you really can't throw hands at somebody over any, like, you cannot just recklessly throw hands at somebody, because when you do that, you never know what's going to come back and what's going to happen. Because the girl actually went to the police and she said that I hit her, and it was only that the lecturer was in, because this happened during the lecture, like, we just blew up during the lecture. And it was only now that the teacher had to actually go and make a statement and say that nothing had happened and she was there during the whole thing and the girl is lying. If that hadn't happened, I would have literally gotten in trouble, because my mentality is, if I was those people, if someone disrespect me, I'll fight them. If this and this happens, I'll fight them. If this and this happens, I'll just fight them. You can catch these hands, you can catch these hands. But no, they don't have to catch these hands. You can be mature and you can just leave them, because you know what, in the end, they're really being foolish. Like, there's nothing worth me going to jail for. And, like, that's one thing that I've really learned in uni, that even when I go to parties and I hear, like, maybe the cops are coming or something like that, I would rather leave. Or if a fight breaks out and the cops will have to be called, I would rather leave than be arrested in that scenario, because there is nothing that is worth me getting arrested for. And that's what I said. Everything is not always a fight. Everything is not a fight, because in the end, 9 times out of 10, you lose. Yes, people might herald you. They'll be like, oh, you're the baddest, no one can play with you. They'll herald you, but even if they're heralding you and you're getting expelled from uni, do you actually see the sense that it makes? Because I don't see anything. I'm sorry. I don't see anything. Now, it is all right to stay at home. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? If I had a mirror, do you hear me? I don't know if I can use this. Do you hear me? It's all right to stay at home, guys. Let me take a drink. It's all right to stay at home. You actually don't have to always be out and about doing anything and everything. I was the definition of do anything for clout. I was always up and about. Like, sometimes I'd actually ask myself, where are you going? Like, why do you want to go to that person's house? Why do you want to go out so bad? And it goes back to that mentality that I had, that I was supposed to be Yara Shahidi. I was supposed to have this whole gang of friends and do all these things in uni. But it's like, it's tragic, Because in the end, I came to realize that even if I stay at home, what's gonna happen? Absolutely nothing. I stayed at home, I'm not like, nothing's happened. I went to the parties that I went to, I enjoyed my life, but when I stayed at home, it's not like the parties didn't happen. It's not that like there wasn't ever gonna be another party. There would always be another party, always be another celebration, always be another drink up, another house party. There would always be something that I can go for. So me deciding to actually decide like I'm gonna take some me time is okay. Like, it's okay. And the sad thing is, in uni, like when you tell people, no, I'm not gonna go for the party, it's like they ask you, why aren't you going? It's like you feel a lot of pressure to go, not only from yourself but also from other people. So I feel something that I've really learned from this my first year is that it's okay not just to even stay at home. The stay at home thing is just one aspect, but it's okay to choose yourself over other things. It's okay to choose yourself over going out, over doing anything that you don't want to do, because in the end, you owe nobody loyalty but yourself. Okay, guys? Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for coming to watch. Thank you for watching me tuck back my headscarf like 17 times. And thank you guys for coming to my channel. Please like if you like the video, obviously. Share if you care, and subscribe if you